Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Geschützwagen E100. It's the German Tier 10 self-propelled gun, and it's located on the north spawn of Steppes under the command of entilzhar. Now, it's a 21cm Morse howitzer. In fact, they were actually going to put even bigger guns into this vehicle. But the 21cm Morse howitzer is the one that was discussed, and it's got an alpha damage of 1100 hit points on 53mm of penetration. And now that the battle started, entilzhar's heading off past the railway line to find his firing position. Now, it has got a limited ammo capacity. I'm afraid it's only 30 rounds. And that means that given the reload time, which is 32.91 seconds, it means he's only going to be able to fire some of those during this battle. He's not going to get to fire all of them, but he'll give it a go. Okay, he's found his spot and he's getting ready to shoot. And he's aiming down the west side of the map. Now, he's looking for the heavies, but obviously normally I think I would always recommend somebody to actually go for the east side of the map, because that's where all the mediums are, and of course artillery can do more damage against mediums than they can against heavies. But that doesn't mean they should neglect the heavies, because sometimes the heavies are more stationary, which means you're much more likely to get a hit. And he's found some tanks straight away. One of them is a heavy, a Super Conqueror. He fires at that one. Oh, look at that. He gets a hit on 3 of them at once. Or was it 4 of them at once? Well, it looks like he got the Super Conqueror, the 60 TP, and the Object 264. 2684, I should say. So, he's got a big hit already on 3 enemy tanks. Now, can he do the same on the other side? Well, there's a bunch of enemy tanks down at the far end. Looks like 2 Jaegeroos, or is it 1 Jaegeroo? Well, certainly there's a Jaegeroo down. Oh, the other one is a Type 5 heavy. He fires at the Type 5 and he damages the Jaegeroo at the same time. Gets 337 off the direct hit on the Type 5. 88 hit points off the Jaegeroo. And the good thing is that it's made them think twice about bunching together. Now they're pulling back. Oh no, they are bunching up together. Now he fires a round in. Oh, look at that, he's hit 3 at once there. 1 shot, 3 tanks damaged. And of course there is always the chance when something like this happens you might actually get a bombardier. But that E100 has been severely damaged. Now, he's getting a request for fire on that E100, and he's answered it by targeting him, putting the down arrows above the tank, which says, I am attacking that target. But that target was killed, so he's now selecting a new one, the Type 5. And another direct hit. 242. Now, it wasn't a full penetration, but it certainly did some damage. And the good thing is he's picking up a lot of stun assists now. 876 stun assists, 1,785 hit points of actual damage. You can see one of the shells actually hit the side of the Jaegeroo. You can actually see the mark near the gun mantlet. Fired another round in, and oh, it hits the wreck of the Type 5. That's so unfortunate. It just missed the Jaegeroo. Otherwise it would have got the rear crew fighting compartment. He just pulled forward just at the right moment. But we're still firing standard ammo, and he's used 5 rounds. Or is it? No, this is his 5th round to be used. Now we've got a Death Star to fire at. He's pulled forward to shoot, and we're loaded. Round out. Should be a hit, and it is. 546 hit points this time, and in fact there's 2 Death Stars there. He's firing a little further back along that pass. The Gorilla 15 behind. Now the reason he's selecting the Death Stars rather than the Gorilla, even though the Gorilla's got very light armour, the reason he's going for these two is obviously he can hit two at once, whereas the Gorilla's only one tank there. But he's fired in at Death Star, and unfortunately it lands right in front of the Death Star and does splash him, but it doesn't get a direct hit. Now the enemy is being pushed back. The Jaegeru, he's still there, but he's only got a quarter of his health now. And the AMX-50B's moved up. He's using those rocks for cover. He obviously knows that he's going to get an Arty shell if he comes out of cover. There's that Jaegeru, still being a nuisance. Now, can we get a shot on him? entilzhar's dialing in. Being very careful. The Jaegeru keeps moving. Oh, he's down. Okay, which means now we can assign our shell to some other target. And the nearest one that's come into view is the Gorilla. We can't see the Death Stars. We can see the Gorilla, and we will do a lot of damage to him if we can get a direct hit. But he is moving about, and we have got a narrow arc of fire. Okay, he's trying to work out the exact place. He fires at the last place seen, but I'm afraid the Gorilla wasn't directly there. He didn't get a direct hit, but he must have damaged him. Right, is he missing some hit points? Yes, he is missing some hit points. Not much, but he is missing some, so I think he did get splashed. Okay, we're looking for the enemy Arty right now. He was last seen in that vicinity. So he's trying to pick the best place to lay the shell in, and he's firing around in blind. And we're hoping that that's done some damage to the Arty if he's in there. The Arty we're looking for is... well, no, there is no Arty up there actually. It was a tank destroyer that was up there. Probably a Striv. The Arty's already been killed, so that's why I was a bit confused. The enemy Arty was the E100 as well, so going for the AMX-50B this time. Try and splash him to death, and he succeeds! He's got his first kill, and that brings up a total to just under 3,000 hit points of damage. There's the Gorilla, and he's just taken 2 big hits, so one more hit and he's probably going to be out the game. And he is! He's just been taken out by our Super Conqueror. The enemy's only got 3 tanks left. A medium and 2 tank destroyers. The medium is the TVP-T50-51. He's last seen on the east side. And one of the Death Stars has just gone down. That means the Striv must be the last one. And he was last seen up on these heights. There he is. I was about to say, I think he might be behind that bush. Lovely direct hit there. 441. Good hit. It seems the TVP-T50-51 is putting up a good defense around his position. The E100 doesn't want to go near him. Okay, we're almost loaded. Everyone's closing in on this position. Okay, we're loaded. Rounds out straight away. Oh, the S-Strip pulls back. But it does take a splash hit for 213. E100 with very low hit points is going up to try and claim the kill. And he gets it. Now that just leaves the TVP. And he was last seen just behind that hill there. Just behind the bushes. Okay, we've gone to overhead view because it's sometimes easier if you've got an obstruction in the way, just to see where the shot will fall. Oh, he's come down! He was hiding in the bushes. We fired around in blind and it's going to fall behind him. Yep, it did. But the TVP on our team is going in for the kill. Who's going to reload first? Oh, it was the enemy one that reloaded first, but he's not going to be able to get all 2 of these. And in fact, the E100 derps him the moment he goes around the corner. And that's game. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's the second class tanker for entilzhar in the GW E100. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, incapacitations or module damage. But he did pick up a Confederate. He hit more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. And we can see what a large number of enemy that was. If we look at the team score. Well, we can see he actually got the second highest damage on his team. The highest score on his team went to the TVP T50-51. He managed to get 4,812. And then we got entilzhar with 4,197. But the highest score on damage was the Striv 103B. He actually had 5,098 hit points of damage from his little perch up in the mountains. If we look at number of kills, it's the TVP T50-51 and the Object 2684. They've both got 3 kills apiece. Then we've got a number of tanks with 2 apiece. And then if we see further down the table, entilzhar managed to get only 1 kill, but he did pick up a lot of damage on the other tanks, which was subsequently taken out by others. When it came to base XP, he had 3rd place after the TVP and the E100, and came in at 880 base XP. He fired 13 rounds during that battle. He got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration, 12 splash, damage of 4,197 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 11 of the enemy, but only killed 1. But he did do stun assistance damage of 876 hit points off 17 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 65,550 credits, and he got a personal reserves bonus of 32,775 credits, and a personal missions payout of 8,522. So his total came to 106,847 credits, and after ammunition resupply of 50,720, because they are rather expensive shells, the 21cm ones, he actually took away 56,127 credits. He received 1,320 XP times 4 for the first victory of the day, plus a personal reserves bonus of 1,320 and a personal missions payout of 15,172, meant he took away 21,772 experience points from that battle. So a pretty good battle in terms of credits and XP earned, and another Confederate for his total. But I'm sure he's going to want to do even better than that in his next battle, because only a second class, I'm sure he can do a first or even an ace tanker. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.